All right, let's talk about adding and subtracting surds. It's kind of like algebra in a sense, but yeah, just with surds. So here I'll ask to simplify 2 square root 3 plus 4 square root 3. So all you want to do is that, so because they're like surds, right? They have the same surd, square root 3, you can just add them together. So 2 plus 4 is just 6, and then you just write root 3. Very simple. Okay, this one looks a bit more complicated, but it's not that hard. So you just want to collect the like surds. So this one has a square root 6, and this one has a square root 6. So then you want to do 4 minus 3 root 6, which is just square root 6. Okay, do not write a 1 in front of it. Please do not do that. And then we have this minus 3 root 2, and then this plus 2 root 2. And so adding these two together, right, you get minus root 2. Okay, very simple. All right, so here we have 5 root 2 minus root 8. Now, these are not like surds, right? But you can simplify square root 8. So to do this question right, I'm just going to write equals to 5 square root 2. To simplify this part, right, you have to split it into its square number and another factor. So I know that, like, I'll just write it here. Square root 8 can be split into 4 times 2. Okay, and I'll show you why that's important. So I'll just write it here. Okay, and this will be equal to 5 square root 2. And because I have it in this form, right, I can split it into two different pieces because of this rule. Xy equals to x times xy, right? This rule right here. So I will split it like that. And then I know what square root 4 is, right? That is just 2. So that'll be minus 2 root 2. And so these are like surds now. And so I can so these are like surds, and I can. So these are like surds, and I can combine them. So this is going to be equal to 3 square root 2. Okay. All right, let's do this one. So to do this one, right? None of these are like surds, but you can make it into like surds. So this one is already simplified as it is. 20, right? You can split that into 4 times 5. Okay. And this one, you can split it into 9 times 5. All right. By the way, if you don't get what's going on in this section and this section, I do have a video called Simplifying Surds, so you can watch that before you continue on, because you won't understand anything. So here we have minus 3, and so this can be split into root 2, not root 2, sorry, times root 4 times root 5. And then plus 6 times, I can split these two, root 9 times root 5. And so this is going to be equal to 2 root 5. I can simplify the 4 here. I would leave the 5 because you can't simplify that. So this is going to be minus 3 times, so square root 4 is just 2. Then we have root 5. Then here we have plus 6. We simplify square root 9, which is just 3. And then we leave the root 5. So just continuing on to root 5. We times all of this together, so this will be 3 times 2 times root 5, that is just 6 root 5. Plus 6 times 3 times root 5, that is just plus 18 root 5. And now these are all like terms, and then I can combine them. So 2 minus 6, that is minus 4, plus 18, that's just 14. Now that's a lot of working out, so there's a few lines you don't really have to do, and it's these two lines right here, you don't really have to do. I only put it there so it's more easier for you to see. So if it makes sense for you to jump from here, if it makes sense for you to jump from this line to this line, you can do that, that's fine. But I just wanted to show these steps so it's more clear to see what's going on. And yeah, that's adding and subtracting surds.